Hello? Hi. Sure. Come on up.
I just want you to know, this is the last resort.
It's fine, don't worry about it. You should really have a second set of keys made.
Yeah, I know. I've never locked myself out of my house before. It's a little embarrassing. Look, I'm sorry. I know this is weird.
You always say things like that. It's not weird. Just stop pacing and have a seat.
Thanks. The locksmith's gonna be here in like an hour.
That's fine. In the meantime, do you want a drink?
Sure.
So, what do you want to fight about?
Thanks. You remembered. Did I really lock myself out? Or was it just a ruse to come over here?
Who are you talking to?
Inner monologue. Problem is I'm a heartless romantic and she's a hopeless cynic.
Don't you mean hopeless romantic and heartless cynic?
She lives in this world of thoughts and ideas. So are you learning a foreign language?
No, it's for my novel.
Sounds fun. So did you give up on photography?
No, not at all. Actually, I have a project coming up, but I'm looking for somebody to pose for me. Are you interested?
The last time that happened, didn't we end up in bed?
The last time that happened, you fell in love with me.
She always speaks like... You always speak like you know everything about me.
Why wouldn't I?
You never knew me that well.
What don't I know?
I don't know, a lot.
Like what?
I don't know, I just said that.
So tell me something.
Never cried myself to sleep before.
What do you mean?
In stories and in love songs, you always hear about people who are so sad that they cry themselves to sleep. I don't think I'm capable of that.
You do cry.
Of course I cry. I mean, everybody cries. But I don't think I could fall asleep doing it. I mean, it's like sneezing yourself to sleep or coughing yourself to sleep. I mean, I've never laughed myself to sleep either.
Well, crying is a little bit more than a cough or a sneeze.
Well, exactly. I mean, that's why you think it would be harder to do it.
Nobody cries themselves to sleep. It's like It's like falling asleep after sex. You cry to a good release, and then you fall asleep afterwards, not halfway through. It's just an expression.
People should be more careful with their expressions.
So why do you cry?
I cry because you talk to me with words, and I look at you with feelings. I cry because you live in a world of words. I cry because the world is falling apart, and I'm too privileged and sheltered to be a part of it. I cry because I should be falling apart too, and I'm not. I cry because I'm not crying. So what's your novel about?
The themes? It's about how remembering the sex is easier than remembering the love.
Because one is so concrete and the other is so abstract.
Not exactly. It's because I don't mean easier as in takes less effort, I mean easier as in it causes less pain. Remembering the wild sex is
Who are you talking to?
Inner monologue. Remembering the wild sex is emotionally easier than remembering the more intimate moments like reading together in the park or holding hands in public. Time spent together, all that sweet stuff, it's depressing. So you forget about it, block it out. The sex is like a conquest you can take with you. It's intimate, it's special, but it doesn't hurt to think about it. So the sex remains some of the deepest and safest memories you can keep from your lovers.
But that's not true of everybody. That's just the way you deal with sex and love.
People talk about safe sex. Well, sex is safer than love.
Do they have to be so separate?
Yes. Love is dangerous because it's imagined. There's no future in it. Love is suicide.
Your world is so ugly. Not only that, it's contagious. Like it would infect the beauty of my world if I wasn't careful.
So do you want to pose for my photos or what?